Some people play basketball or baseball, others like cricket or hockey. Then there are those, like the group you're about to meet, who pick up less conventional sports like medieval fighting, complete with swords and suits of armor in the snowy Yukon. Alexandra Byers takes a swing at this story.
The village of Mayo sits 5 hours north of Whitehorse. The Yukon community of 400 people seems like a quiet place, especially in the winter. But it's full of surprises.
Okay. Swing it. Really swing it. How'd I show you how to do it? Hips. There you go. Nice.
Training here, a group of medieval full-contact fighters. They call themselves the Company of the White Wolf.
It's pure pain. I'm constantly injured.
Oh, that works pretty good.
The company was created about 4 years ago after a chance encounter at the territory's first Comic-Con.
Me and my friend John, we were playing a game of D&D, and Jose walked by in full armor, and we were like, we gotta talk to that guy about we just thought it was a costume at the time.
And he showed us some footage of some European teams. And they're just hitting each other in the head with axes and swords and running around and falling down. And it seemed interesting.
Jose Martinez Amuero is the captain of the White Wolves. He trains a group of around 30 men and women from across the Yukon to fight with swords, axes, and shields, wearing 35 kilos of armor.
It's still. See? He's safe in there.
This is a full-fledged international sport, and members of the White Wolves have made up the majority of the teams representing Canada at World Championships over the last 2 years. They joined hundreds of competitors from over 30 countries.
There's your long sword duels, your sword and shield duels, sword and buckler. The buckler is just a tiny metal shield.
The rounds are fast, normally a minute at most. Scores are point-based, or in the case of group melees, it's the last team standing. These fighters have been knocked out and sliced open in some of their battles. Some are drawn to the sport for the pure novelty of it.
I just really enjoy getting in armor and hitting people with axes.
Most join for the camaraderie and the confidence it brings.
Your body may be failing, but your mind can allow you to continue the fight, at least until the end of the round. And it teaches you perseverance, tenacity, and makes you a tougher person in the long run.
And the medieval values of knighthood they've adopted as their own.
Moral fortitude, maybe you could call it. You know, doing the best you can always, even when nobody's looking.
About 15 men and women from the Company of the White Wolf are hoping to qualify for Team Canada this year. They want to compete in 2 international tournaments in Rome and Scotland later this spring. This time, they're hoping to make the semifinals. Alexandra Byers, CBC News, Mayo.
Good on you, Alexandra. I'll just keep watching Game of Thrones.